Hello and welcome to the Women's Rugby Show. I'm Amy Flynn, and although the background and setup appears slightly different and jazzier today, nothing has changed. It's just another chat about the women's game, things you may have missed, and our predictions for the upcoming season. So, let's get straight into this video, the Premier 15 Season Preview Part 3, where I will be going through the signings, outgoings and season overview of both Exeter Chiefs Women and Gloucester-Hartpury. The Chiefs are a new side to the women's top flight, but are ensuring they make a grand entrance to the league. And in the words of their head coach Susie Appleby, they expect to hit the ground running when the season gets underway. Appleby is definitely no stranger to the league after previously making a statement coaching Gloucester-Hartpury, who I'll move on to shortly, and led them to the playoffs last season if COVID hadn't called an early end to the season. So, although we don't know much about how the team will play together, we know they have all the expertise up top as they're being coached by one of the best in the game, with the help of her assistant ex-England colleague Amy Garnett. They've also made sure to get some big names on their team sheet too, including perhaps one of their biggest signings, Spanish international Patricia Garcia Rodriguez, who has taken the Sevens game by storm and will be a sure powerhouse in the 15s format too. Fellow Spaniard Laura Delgado has also joined the team from fellow Premier 15 side DMP Durham Sharks to help in their 2020/21 campaign. Continuing with the international theme, they have also recruited the help of highly rated Netherlands international Laura van der Velden, who was one of Appleby's first signings. She makes the move to Exeter from Toulouse in France, where we can expect the back row forward to continue to deliver big things. It doesn't stop there. Flying in from across the pond are American Gabby Cantorna, Jenny Duncan and national team captain Kate Zachary. We also reckon they're not done yet, and as well as an array of scholarship youngsters joining their squad, we believe they have a few more signings up their sleeve to announce who will join other familiar names in Garnet Mackinder, Charlie Budge and Jessica Thomas, to name a few. So make sure to keep an eye on the social media and the Women's Rugby Show Instagram, as we're always quick to post any announcements. So, how are they doing their first season? Well, the biggest problem will be lack of game time together and cohesion. But is there a more exciting time to embark on a new journey than when all eyes will be on top level athletes to set an example for the return to sport? Moving on to Gloucester-Hartpury, and as we've already mentioned, Susie Appleby left the side in January to join newly formed Exeter, but she had been the head coach of the Cherry and Whites since their team's formation in the summer of 2014. She had overseen the team's rise from National Championship Midlands 2 to the Tyrrell's Premier 15, and in the first two seasons have finished in 5th and 4th places respectively. Appleby's successor is head coach of Hartpury University, Sean Lynn. He has a multitude of success with the Uniside, being the only team to have won the Bucks Super Rugby competition, and Lynn has overseen 3 national championship wins in the last 3 years at Twickenham, and already works closely with the senior women's rugby players on a weekly basis. Although he has an impressive track record, he has big shoes to fill and no experience in the league, which could prove slightly difficult to keep up Gloucester-Hartpury's impressive record. However, with that said, Gloucester haven't lost much of their team that got them to one of the top spots last season. They've only seen 2 departures from King Home, with T Tawasosi going back to New Zealand and second rower Abby Castle joining Worcester Warriors. Furthermore, an exciting new partnership was announced earlier this year that will really benefit women's rugby in the Gloucestershire area. Gloucester-Hartpury Women and Cheltenham Tigers Women RFC are working together to provide a pathway for girls and women, including students at the uni, to gain more opportunities to play rugby at a high level when women's rugby restarts after the COVID pandemic. Cheltenham Tigers are one of the top clubs in Championship 1 League North, one level down from the Premiership. This offers an exciting stream of new talent that could potentially filter up into either club. Furthermore, the Cherry and Whites have picked the crop of the Welsh, signing up Hannah Jones, Robin Locke, Cara Hope and Gwen Crabb, with Scottish international Sarah Boner joining Crabb in the second row, capitalising on both their experience and ambition. The exciting Emma Munday also joins from Leicester Tigers. On top of that, they have also secured up-and-coming Cardiff Met duo Tatum Gabriel and Jodie Williams, whilst re-signing all of their Red Roses internationals such as Natasha Hunt, Zoe Oldcroft and Tatiana Hurd. There's no doubt in Gloucester-Hartpury have a very strong team ahead of the new season, with the players they already have and ones they have recruited to help their campaign. The only issue I can see them having is their change of coaching staff, as it takes everybody time to settle and adjust to a new way of working. Their strong team can only get them part of the way. I'm not underestimating Lynn as a coach, but I can't see them pushing for the title this year. However, the season after that, once they've built a relationship and have a fully functioning, cohesive setup, I think they'll be a force to be reckoned with. They just need this season to find themselves and create the start of a new era at the club. Obviously, there are a lot more signings and ongoings that we haven't covered in this short video, and a lot of names we have already thrown at you. So if you need a recap or to find out who else is joining your favourite team, make sure you check out our social media for all the updates and give us a follow while you're there. Also, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your notifications so you can next see when the preview will drop. And make sure you tell everyone you know about our show too. We'll see you soon. Goodbye.